Hello students, welcome in the first chapter of chemistry class 11th CBSE and RBSE, and the title of this chapter is some basic concepts of chemistry. Students, this chapter is the most important chapter to understand the other chapters of chemistry. So let's start this chapter with the definition of chemistry. Student, chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the structure and behavior of matter. In the same way, just like biology, which is the branch of science which deals with the structure and behavior of living organisms, in the same way, chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the structure and behavior of the matter. Student, to understand chemistry, we first understand what is the meaning of matter. What is the definition of matter? Students, everything in this universe is made up of material, and in the language of science, this material is known as matter. Students, matter is one which occupies certain space and have certain mass. Mass means weight and space means volume. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, the clothes we wear, soaps, detergent, medicines, soil, clouds, plants, animals, whatever they are living and non-living, they are all come in the category of matter, since they all occupy space and have mass. Students, these all matter have certain physical nature. And what is the physical nature of matter? What is the physical nature of matter? Students, every matter which we see around us look continuous, but actually this matter is composed of tiny constituent particles, and these particles are so small beyond our imagination, and this is known as particulate nature of matter. These constituent particles may be atoms, molecules or ions. Student, when the matter we see look like in this way, but actually it is composed of these tiny particles. We can't see these particles, but we consider this particle as spherical in shape. To indicate these particles, we will consider these as spherical in shape, and they will be atoms, molecules or ions. The proof regarding this particle nature of matter is intermixing of the material and breaking nature of the material. When we take a glass sheet, if we throw on the floor, it will break down to small pieces, which show that the matter is composed of tiny particles. In the same way, when we add some sugar granules in the water, it will make sweet whole large amount of water, and it is only possible when each sugar granules will contain millions of tiny particles, and these particles are invisible to us. So many phenomena of the matter we only explain when we consider the particle nature of matter. Let's see some examples of matter in which the constituent particles are atom, molecules and ions. You copy it. Then next we will take the examples of the matter in which the constituent particles are atom, molecules or ions. These are the examples of materials in which the constituent particles are atom, molecules, ions. The matter which look continuous is composed of these constituent particles. Student, you can see that in helium gas is composed of the constituent particles, and each constituent particle is composed of one atom of helium. In the case of iron, you can see that it also composed of tiny constituent particles, and each constituent particles contains one atom of iron. In the case of hydrogen gas, you can see that it is also composed of tiny particles, and each constituent particle is composed of two atoms of hydrogen. And this group of atom is known as molecule. So hydrogen gas consists of hydrogen molecules. In the case of water, you can see that this also contains particles of water, and each particle of water contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. That is again molecule. So water is composed of water molecules, and this is the sample of air. We know that air is composed of different type of gases. It is a mixture of gases. So you can see that there are different kind of particles contains different type of atoms. This is composed of 2 atoms of nitrogen. This is nitrogen molecule, this is carbon dioxide molecule, this is oxygen molecule, and this is the water molecules. So the constant particles of air are molecules. For this example, sodium chloride, you can see that the constant particles have charge, positive and negative. It means they are ions. The constant particles are in the form of ions. What are ions? Ions are atom or group of atom which carry charge, positive or negative. The positive charge carrying ions are known as cations, and the negative charge carrying ions are known as anions. Later in this chapter, we will discuss in detail what are the ions. In the sample of sodium chloride, you can see that this is a sodium ion, this is chloride. Sodium ion, chloride ion. So sodium chloride is the constant particles in sodium chloride are ions. This is another example of compound, another example of matter in which the constant particles are also ion. This is ammonium ion, this is chloride ion, ammonium ion, chloride ion. So students, I hope that you have understood what is the meaning of chemistry, what is matter, and what is the physical nature of matter. That is the particle nature. And these particles are atom, molecules, and ions. In the next lecture, we will discuss the physical classification of matter on the basis of arrangement of these constituent particles. Students, these topics that are not new for you. These topics are already you have studied in the class 9th and 10th. But to understand the whole concept of chemistry, we are just taking a brief review of these all concepts. Thank you very much.